Welcome to the Akashic Library.
So what if I told you that your life, it operates on an algorithm, just like your social media feed? That's a really simple but honestly a powerful idea. You get more of what you engage with. Today, we're going to break down that algorithm of life and figure out how you can start curating the experiences you actually want. You ever get that feeling that you're just stuck in a loop? You know, the same kind of relationships, the same frustrations at work, getting the same results over and over and over again? Well, here's the thing. That's not a coincidence. That is your personal algorithm at work. And it's about time we took a look under the hood. Okay, so let's really dive into this algorithm of life. I want you to think about it like this. Your entire world is curated, just like your Instagram or your TikTok feed. But the big difference is, unlike those apps, you're the one who actually holds the controls. The parallel here is it's just stunningly simple. On your phone, right, a like or a share is basically a command. In your life, it's what you accept that's the real command. Every single time you tolerate a certain behavior or a situation you don't love, you're essentially telling the universe, yeah, more of this, please. It's a feedback loop, and believe me, it is always running. So let's put a pin in this. What we're working with here is this definition. The algorithm of life is a metaphor for this universal principle that life gives you more of what you show you're willing to accept. It's not about what you say you want, it's all about what your actions prove you'll put up with. And that tolerance, well, that becomes the blueprint for your future. But, this algorithm can have a dark side. We often end up training it to work against us without even realizing what we're doing. And that brings us to the danger of breadcrumbs and how we accidentally feed the system all the wrong signals and end up with a life we never would have ordered. This quote just nails the heart of the problem. When we put someone or something up on a pedestal, we automatically lower our own standards. We get so dazzled by the idea of what could be that we start accepting the absolute bare minimum in reality. And those are the breadcrumbs. And this is where a really dangerous cycle kicks off. It all starts with that idealization, right? Which leads you to accept just minimal effort. But every time you accept those breadcrumbs, you are sending a powerful, powerful signal. You're training the algorithm to think you want breadcrumbs. So what happens? Naturally, it reinforces the pattern and starts serving you an entire meal of them. And you have to remember this. Your acceptance is an active signal. It is not passive. It is an order you're placing for more of the same. Every time you let something slide that doesn't meet your standard, you are actively programming your algorithm to deliver more of that exact same experience. So if you feel like you're stuck in a feed full of disappointing experiences, how do you retrain it? Well, the good news is, you are not just a user here. You're the admin. You have the power to go into the settings and take back control. Here it is. This is the single most powerful tool you have. In social media, you can mute, you can block, you can unfollow. In life, you have to do the same thing. You have to disengage. It is your unlike button, it's your unsubscribe click. It is the hard reset that shatters the old pattern and forces the algorithm to find something new to show you. So here's the 4-step playbook. First, you have to identify the behavior that doesn't meet your standards. The moment you see it, you disengage. You just stop participating. This sends an undeniable signal to the algorithm. I don't like this. And when the input changes that drastically, the algorithm has absolutely no choice but to serve you something new. But even with this plan, there is a critical mistake that so many people make. It's an ultimate user error that keeps them trapped in that same cycle. We have to talk about this because it's really the final key to breaking free. And here's the blunt truth. Your job is not to change the person giving you breadcrumbs. Your job is to curate your own feed. Think about it this way. You can't force a creator to make different content, but you absolutely can choose to stop watching their channel. Trying to change them, that is the ultimate trap. And the consequences of falling into this trap, they're huge, because this pattern, it never stays in just one place. Your willingness to accept breadcrumbs in one area, let's say relationships, it starts to lower your standards everywhere. It bleeds into your career, into your friendships, even your finances. It becomes your universal setting for what you're willing to accept from life. So, the final question, it's for you. Take a good, honest look at your life's feed. What are the recurring patterns? What results just keep showing up? Because what you're seeing is a direct reflection of the signals you've been sending. The real question is, are you ready to change the algorithm?
Life follows predictable patterns, recognize them and you gain the ability to work with them. Next, avoid the costliest error in the biggest money mistake.